Hello everyone, it is Stacy with Stacy's Ritzy DP Crafts, and oh my gosh, I'm so glad to be back doing a whip and chat. This may be a short one. I don't know how much energy I'll have, but so much has been going on, and woo, yeah, it's been a doozy. So last time I talked to you guys was right before I went on vacation, so I'm gonna catch you all up, and then I'll wait to the end to tell you what's going on coming forward. Just because I don't want to trigger anyone, but welcome. I know I got a lot of new subscribers, so thank you so much for joining, whether you're here for my weight loss or my diamond painting or crochet updates, because I'm starting to do crochet again. Welcome, and I'm so happy to have you all here. Don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can be alerted to any new updates I do going forward. And give me a thumbs up if you end up liking this video. I really do appreciate all the feedback and comments, and that is how I love communicating with you all. So thank you if you do leave those in advance. As far as what I'm working on, this is an image from One Day Savings. I did do an unboxing. I don't know if the unboxing is going to go up before my whip and chat, but hey, you'll see at least one of the images on there. So yeah, so I'm just going to work on this and kind of give you guys a heads up on what's been going on in my life and how my vacation went, because I'm sure you all are eager to hear about it. Now this is a butterfly. I am doing this, Mindy, and I'll put her link below, is doing a Smash in the Specials. I want to say 4. I don't know what it's really officially called, but she's doing a smash. I'm just going to put my little ladybug there because he looks so fitting. She's doing a Smash in the Specials, and so I'm going to credit that for her. And you know what? I don't know what drills go with this one. Hold on one second. Okay, so I'm so happy. I know they don't put DMC codes, but I'm happy. I know this is upside down, but I'm happy they put the code to match up there, because I was just going to open up the wrong drills. So yeah, that wouldn't have gone out too well. But I just went ahead and undid most of this canvas, and I know you probably shouldn't, but hey, that's what I do, and what can you say, right? So let me go ahead and get this open. So I went to California at the end of June to mid-July. I came home on my husband's birthday, and I spent the time out there with my sister. We kind of worked on cleaning out my dad's house. This I'm going to use is from One Day Savings as well. It was one of their free gifts. When you spend a certain amount, you get it. So I'm just going to use it. There's actually 2 trays in there. You can use the lid as a tray as well as this one. But hey, I'm just going to do me. Get all of those out. I don't know if I'm going to save these at the end or not, but anyway, so I went to California, and look, it pretty much works really well, so that's kind of nice. Yeah. One thing, when you work on rhinestones or crystals, whatever these are called, go ahead and comment below if you want to correct me. That's perfectly okay, because I'm talking out of my ass. Yeah, let me know what they are called. But anyway, so I went to California with my daughter, as we do every summer. And it was my, what was it, March, April, May, June. I was just out of my 3rd month from surgery from my gastric bypass, and still recovering, because it takes like a good full 6 months to recover. And I was a little tired from the trip, which is okay, but I was still managing everything. But we went to Universal that Wednesday, which was basically the 2nd day I was there. I landed Monday afternoon. Okay, so maybe, yeah, I'm going to say the 2nd day, because it wasn't a full 48 hours. But anyway, so we went to Universal, and I thought I'd be okay. I really thought I'd be okay. I had my meals planned out on what I was going to eat. I made sure to bring water, although I didn't drink a lot of water. Shame on me, and I don't know if that might have been the issue. I didn't get a headache. I didn't get lightheaded, nothing like that. But about 4 hours in, my body was shutting down in terms of having the strength to carry on. Like, there was no carrying on for me. I was sitting a lot, and I really didn't want to be, because I didn't think we were doing a lot of walking. Apparently we were. Oh, by the way, my pen is from Enablers Outpost. I love their thickness of their pens. So anyway, yeah, about 4 hours in, I was dying. And I didn't go on any of the roller coasters. I mean, they're not really roller coasters. They're virtual, because I get nauseous on them. I did go on the Terminator. Was it Terminator? No, the, not Terminator. I don't even think they have the Terminator ride anymore. I didn't even go to that side. We didn't see any shows, which I was kind of sad because I would have loved to see the shows because then I could have rested my body, right? But we didn't really see any shows. I'm trying to see where else these colors are, so I know if I can put it away or not. There they are. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, so I was really kind of upset we didn't really see a lot of shows. But when my sisters and her family and my daughter went on the 3D virtual roller coasters, I would just sit down and rest. And that was fine, and I thought that would be good enough. But like I said, 4 hours in, I needed to take the tram, and I needed to sit down. And lo and behold, that did not help. I couldn't even get off the tram because my legs were giving out underneath me. And I was sitting the whole time, so I really don't know why. My whole body got jostled in the freaking earthquake episode that they had. And I was a little bit in pain because of the jostling, but I was okay. You know, I lasted through it, got through it, but woo, my insides, because I lost so much weight, and, you know, I only had surgery about 4 months ago, 3 months ago, whatever. My insides were juggling around. You know, there's not that much fat to hold the things in place anymore, so they were jiggling, and that does put a little bit of strain on your body. But it was so much fun. I had a blast. Jacqueline had a huge amount of fun doing that, but it literally took me a whole week to recover. I was extremely exhausted. My muscles were sore. My back was hurting, and I was in a bed downstairs that has springs in it. And right now I'm in a Tempur-Pedic bed because of the way my back was when I was overweight. And this bed always gives me back pain. Has always, even when my parents were alive, I'd be in that bed and it would always give, and I dread sleeping in it. Like, I tried sleeping on the couch after the first night, and I was actually in pain the first night I was there. Like that Tuesday I was in pain, so I was just like hoping things would get better. So I didn't have to worry about Universal, but it didn't. So anyway, so I eventually, after like 1 or 2 nights of trying to sleeping on the couch, you know, trying to just lay anywhere, I decided I'm just going to go upstairs in my parents' bed and sleep up there. My sister was worried because it's so hot up there. But I just lowered the temperature on the air conditioning by like a couple degrees, which I don't think is really going to be a big issue. Don't tell her that, but anyway, yeah, and then they have a big fan upstairs, so I turned on the fan, and luckily the air got cooler in the evening, so it could drop down to like the 70s, so I kept the windows open upstairs. So yeah, so that was fun. I finally started getting some good sleep towards the end of that week, and yeah, so that trip was really fun. I got to go through some more of my parents' stuff and pack things away so it can get shipped out here. Yeah, so I just really hope my sister can settle on what she's going to decide to do with that house, because I need to move on with my life and get settled on my life with Jackie, and, you know, a house for us, and just start a new life, you know. I'm not going to go into more detail than that, but things will be changing during you guys have probably heard me talk about it. I don't know. But while I was on medical leave for my gastric bypass, I was actually thinking of moving to Australia because, let's face it, I don't really have any friends out here because I work online from home. And, like, all my friends are all around the world, right? Or with my job, it's all around the U.S. on the East Coast side. And so I don't really have any close friends. My sister's best friend, her mom, you know, we're kind of friends and stuff, but not close ones where I'd be over like all the time. But Australia, there's a lot of people out there that I'm friends with. At least I would like to think. And that I would love to become better friends with. And so I visited Australia back in 2000, and I stayed out there I went from Sydney on up to Cairns. You've probably heard me talk about it before. And I loved it out there. Oh my gosh. It reminded me of home, which was California. And I was just like, if I was going to move anywhere right now, that would be the place to move. And that was back in 2000. I thought about that, to be honest with you. So now it's kind of creeping up again since I'm meeting people in Australia and New Zealand. And I'm planning to go out there to visit next summer for a couple weeks, or as much as I can. And I don't know, I'm just kind of wanted to pick up my life and start somewhere else fresh, but we'll see what happens. And it also just depends on Jackie if that's something, you know, she really wants to do. So we're going to be staying with Rose Prophet. I'm just going to be taking this off because I have a feeling I'm going to be getting this done. My little ladybug doesn't have a place to go though. So anyway, I'm going to be staying with Rose of Rose Prophet Creations, and Rory and Kenzie and Jackie. Oh my gosh, cannot wait to hang out with Kenzie. Like, you know, Kenzie loves to watch her YouTube videos and draw and do all this type of stuff. And Jack, you know, sit in her room and just be quiet and be on her electronics. She is on the spectrum, but she's such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. And she's funny, and she loves to sing, and she's really sneaky. That Kenzie is a sneaky one, and Jackie's a sneaky one. So Jackie is extremely excited because she thinks she's going to be sneaking food right along with Kenzie. So we're going to have double trouble, and I really hope that they hang out and that they enjoy each other's company, because it would be amazing for Jackie to experience that. All right, see, now that I don't need these drills, I don't know what to do with them now. So I think I only have 10 colors. I think I'm going to open these little, no, I need baggies. Hold on one second. I need baggies. All right, so this doesn't really have a pour spout, which I don't know how much I like that or how much of a mess this is going to make. They're a little bit staticky too, so hold on. I have a little spatula thing, spout thing, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if I can prevent myself from making a mess. And that worked. Yay! Alright, so I'm just going to write on here. I don't know, what should I write on here? Number 8. Just going to put it on the baggie. So we're going to write 8 and then R8 140. So no, I'm not kitting this up. I'm just putting them in baggies when I'm done. So that way if something pops off or I need them later, then I have them. All right, let's try not to get stuff on the glue, Stacy. That would be great. All right, what color are we going to do next? We're going to do the greens. We'll do greens next. So that's 10. I know I had 10 in here somewhere. All right, so yeah, so that's going to be our trip. Oh, and then with California, let me go back to that because I know I'm jumping all over the place. But California, we went to this Amazon style, and oh my God, what a waste. Like, okay, basically it's a clothing store, and you take your phone, and it's just a little too advanced for me. Like, I don't see the need for it. But you take your phone and you start scanning the different clothes that you like, and then you mark what size that you like, and they basically pull it from the back so, you know, you don't have racks and racks of clothes. And I totally get it. Okay, why does that not seem like number 10? I guess it is. But you have racks, and instead of having like racks and racks of clothes in different size, then it allows them to keep the store smaller and still hold a lot of stuff, because I guess I'm going to be using tweezers for this and not the tweezers that came with the kit, but my own tweezers from other kits because it's not picking up. And so basically you scan it on your phone, which my phone was dying, so I really couldn't do all that. And then they go and pick out the size for you and stick it in your changing room and let you know when the changing room is ready. Problem is, if you're still shopping while they're picking out your clothes and you start to add more clothes to it, then they put it on another order in another changing room. So my order was kind of messed up, but I tried on some clothes. It was a neat experience. I wouldn't say that I need to do it again. I'd rather just shop on Amazon directly. But it's a cool experience if you like the clothes styled for you. But I just don't like, I don't know. Never mind. I guess I'm just talking through my butt. I really don't know. But it just wasn't for me. Like, I'm not into that much digital stuff. Like, I wouldn't mind going to Amazon, the grocery area, which we did not visit this time. We did that the last time I was in California. I wouldn't mind going to the grocery area, even though it's a little bit more expensive. But I was actually finding stuff on Amazon directly. And this was during the Prime days. I was finding stuff on Amazon itself less expensive than the store. Like, but they said that they would beat the price, or they would match the Amazon.com price, which was pretty cool. But I didn't purchase anything from there. I just flagged it as something of interest for me to purchase later, just in case it does happen to go on sale during Black Friday or something. I don't know. But at least I can keep a watch on it and see if it goes on sale. And yes, I'm all around. Let me get this extra stuff off of my desk so it doesn't distract you guys. But I'm kind of just moving my canvas all around. I've never done a special drill, so my technique is not so great. But anyway, so California, yes, was fun. I started feeling better. We did not go see my aunt or cousins in San Diego. I just didn't think I was going to have the energy for it, and we just were never contacted by them, which is kind of sad. But, you know, usually I make it a habit to go out there, but I never got any type of notification from her that that was of interest until, like, the last weekend I was there, and I was just like, I'm not really ready to do that. I didn't want to walk on eggshells, and I just didn't need. I would rather take the train than drive, to be honest, because gas prices were ridiculous, and I didn't want to inconvenience my sister like that. So we decided not to do that. I did see my aunt in Northridge who has the koi pond, and we got some really, the girls got to go in the pond with the koi fish and feed them and swim with them and stuff. So, well, not really swim, but wade, because you can, it goes up to like their, I would say their thigh or their calf, sorry. So I've got some pictures, so I'll upload those and put it in a slideshow or something. But yeah, so she had fun doing that. We went to an Italian place for my sister's birthday, and that was actually really good. It was very expensive though, and not something I really wanted to be eating. I didn't want any type of pasta because of my surgery. That puts me in immediate dumping when I have a lot of pasta because it's really bad carbs. So I was really worried about that. So I tried not to eat a lot. But I did get a chicken parmesan, and it was, you know, I normally don't really eat those, and it was so good. I did take it home to finish the rest of it. But yeah, that was worth it. It was really good. And their salad, I thought, was just a plain old side salad. It ended up being a full meal salad. I got a Caesar salad. So I thought it was just like a little side salad. So when they told me it was like $5 for it extra, I was like, oh no. But he ended up providing it for me anyway and just taking it off the bill, which was really nice of him. Because when I was talking, I did mention that I wanted a side salad, and he didn't mention that that was a full meal. So I think that was a little boo-boo on his part. This is 10. Hold on, R. Okay, so I got that one done. So what else? What else? We went swimming, and I actually did laps, so that was fun. Let me see, what other drills can I do? 8 is right here. I really loved being in the pool. It felt really good, and for me to be in a one-piece bathing suit, haha. was awesome. The only thing is that because I lost so much weight, my like tush was all mushy. So I have no idea what that bathing suit looked like from behind, but it actually fit, and I was happy about that. So yay! All right. Hold on a second. How am I doing this? There we go. Aren't these pretty? I'm kind of digging this. And it's a fast workup, and you know, if you can get these for like $5-10, $10 or so. I know on Amazon you can probably get it for about $10, or through the other companies. That's really pretty. That's like an AB teardrop almost. Do you see how it pulls? Can you guys tell? It's pulling like pinks and purples. Hold on, let me try and zoom in, because you see how it's got like all the different colors. Hold on. I want to show you. See how that is? Oh my god, that's so pretty. All right, I'm zooming back out. So I did that, and then I was going through my parents' stuff to pack things up. I did not have the energy for all of this, and yeah, I was diamond painting a lot, but I just needed that downtime because I don't know. Jackie can be a handful at sometimes, so it was just like my downtime to relax. But I did get things packed up. I did make sure I vacuumed before I left. I shredded a bunch of papers, which made a huge mess. I didn't get everything I wanted to get done, but I got a lot more than I did last year, which is good. And then I just told my sister that I would just hire a company to come and pack up the rest if she needed me to. But my dad has a whole bunch of like little chessboards that he got around the world that I know are worth stuff. He's got a lot of paintings that are worth things, and a lot of statues. So it's just, I told my sister she's just going to have to come in and get somebody that handles estates and see if he can put them in auction or something, because they're not just worth donating. They're worth a lot. They all have certifications and stuff. So I'm not sure who to call or how to handle that, but she needs to have someone from a state auction come out and evaluate all the art that my dad has. So I'm hoping that, she can just accumulate it all and then, lay it all out, and then they can just come in and evaluate. So I'll have to recommend that to her. If you guys know of anyone particularly, not someone specific, but like what type of classification we would need to call, or what type of a company, let me know below, because I would really like to find out who. All right, so that's that. And then weight loss surgery. I am finally in Wonderland. Yes, I was not in Wonderland when I was in California. I was at on my sister's scale, I was about 204. And when I got home, I was about 207. And I know I didn't gain, because on my sister's scale, I was the same weight the whole time. So I think either her scale was just off a little bit. Someone said it's because the elevation changes. I'm just like, okay, whatever. But then I get sick for a whole week, and I'm barely eating anything. I don't even think I was eating anything, to be honest with you, other than like some oatmeal, protein oatmeal in the morning. But with that in mind, I wasn't eating. I was barely drinking anything, so I was able to lose I lost about 10 pounds that week. And now I am down. I officially weighed in at 194.6, I think, or something. 194.4. So I'm in Wonderland, and I have not been this low since, like 3 boyfriends before Chris. That's the only way I can relate to it. I think I was about 160 when I went into Australia in the year 2000. So I was 29 at that point. I was 220, I think, when I got pregnant with Jackie, and ended up being about 250 when I gave birth, or 260, somewhere around there. So that kind of tells you how long it's been. Chris has never seen me this low. I think the lowest he's seen me was at 218 when we got married. So yeah, so I'm like melting away. So I'm very excited. I want to get down to 160, 150 if I can. I know that's going to be a journey, but once I can start exercising, or once I start exercising, hopefully that'll come quicker than you know it. But that's my goal. I think I can get down to 130, 120, but I don't want to push it. I'll be happy with like 150, 160. I'm happy right now, actually, but I would like to be around 150, 160. I've been in the obese and the severely obese and the morbid obese. You know, I was in the morbid obese category, and I wasn't even able to get health insurance with my companies, or with my husband's company, because I was too heavy. So now, yay, I can get life insurance. So that'll be good. I did have health insurance. So I'm really happy. My BMI should hopefully be coming down as well. I really don't know what it is, and I don't care. But I think that's what like insurances go for, and that's not even like an accurate statistic anymore, but whatever. All right, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. I don't know. Get off of my painting. You belong elsewhere. I don't know what these blotches are right here. I'm just gonna let them be and finish doing these. So then I get home, and I think I have a couple days off work to spend with my husband, which we didn't really spend any time together because it was just like blah, which is lately how it is, which I'm not happy about because, you know, I'm in the mood to do stuff, to drive places, and it's just like him and that phone and watching YouTube or reading. I think he was doing a lot of reading, which is cool, but hey, come on now. We want to spend time together too. So that kind of just sucked. But I need to find my happy place, and I have, and I will, and all will be good. I'm not worried about it. Jackie knows she's got me, and I know that I've got her, and that's all that matters, is that she's okay. And she is. She ended up finishing school with A's and B's, and I was really excited. So I'm kind of dreading it right now, but I did kind of let her take the summer off of doing schoolwork, because normally we do the next year and prepare for next year's schooling. But I'm really worried because she doesn't know her multiplications that well. And I think as a parent, I need to go in and practice that with her. And I haven't, either because I don't want to deal with it or because of laziness. I don't know, or I just don't want to deal with the fight with her in doing it. But I told her, I said, she needs to keep her AB status at school. If not, I do plan on getting tutors, a tutor for her to help her out, because with her ADHD, that can cause her a little bit to get behind, but she's doing really good reading, and I'm very proud of her for her reading. She read Island of the Blue Dolphins, which we all know, yeah, technically, you know, 4th, 5th graders can read that book, but the comprehension behind it is a lot. And I told her, just read it, have fun. And then when you get into school, they'll usually do like a full comprehensive section on that, where you have to analyze the book and the meaning behind it. So at least this way, you'll know what the story's about, right? And she's like, okay, mommy. So she ended up really liking it. I'm going to take that shard out, which I was really happy. She loves wolves. And although that's dolphins, but apparently there were wolves in it as well. I don't know. It's been a while since I've read it. But yeah, so I'm really happy that she read it. One second. Alright, sorry about that. So that made me happy. How are you guys liking this so far? Is it pretty? Do you think it was worth purchasing? I kind of like it. It's kind of fun to do. I mean, I don't know. I'm still kind of in a catch-22 with it, but it's all good. Alright, so these are these drills. These aren't really drills. And yeah, I know I just stuck it on there, but I put it on drills, so it wasn't really going to stick to the canvas. All right, now these go in different spaces. So I stopped karate because of some medical stuff going on with me. I didn't want to exert myself, and I really wasn't in the right mindset. So I've stopped karate. Jackie wants to get out of karate. I said once she belts up, she can, and once she starts talking respectfully to me and doing what she's told, because we still have a talking back issue going on. I am really hoping that she grows out of it, but it's just really difficult right now. And I think we're going to go back to therapy, so that way we can try and nip that in the butt, and also her anxiety and insecurities or whatever she's got going on, because her body is changing. So yeah, so that'll be good for her. And there's some other behavioral concerns, but I'm not going to go into them, and hopefully it'll be something that she grows out of. But let's just say that she's off of electronics right now, which is really sad. I need to find something that I can get where it'll lock her out of the Google Play Store, so I can prevent her from purchasing or adding games. And I just don't know how to do that. I want to get her a drawing thing, but you need the computer for drawing, like a drawing pad, and I don't know how to do all that and block her out of being able to download programs. So I have to research that. If you guys know of anything that she can just use for drawing and not access like other features of Google Play or those Play Stores or download stuff, let me know, because I have serious issues with her in making purchases, and the Play Store, Google Play, is not good at securing that. Even though they have parental controls on there for making purchases, you can still purchase from the app itself, and that's causing a lot of issues right now. So that was 9. Look how quickly this is coming along. What do I do next? What do I do next? Let's see. I don't know. I did like all my big ones. I guess I have to go do the small ones now, huh? Should I do ABs? No. Yeah, let me do the ABs. I'm so excited to get these ABs worked on. And there's a lot of these, so oh, and I forgot. I actually had 2 trays. Duh. Anyway. Okay, so let's do this. After I do this, I'm going to have to go. Look how, oh my god. This is what I call a peacock blue. Can you guys see that? Is it focusing? I hope it's focusing. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. Alright, focus back. Thank you. Alright, so this is number 1. Okay, so these go on the little half squares. Now this one I'm going to go back to my pen on. And so yeah, so that's that with her. I told her she can stop karate once she meets her goals, because she really does want to do soccer. And she's in camp at the karate, but I'm kind of pulling her not to go every day, only because all the kids are on their freaking devices, and it really is irking me. If you're in summer camp, there should be a whole list of things to do so the kids are not on the devices until like 4 or 3. There should be activities that they should be doing, and I'm not happy that kids are on their devices. It is a gym, and they do have, you know, like people coming in. It's a little gym. It's not a big gym, but they do. It's mixed martial arts, karate, boxing. So they may have like independent instruction or classes going on, and I just don't feel that the kids are getting... Okay guys, so I'm sitting here talking and I didn't realize that the video actually stopped. So I've probably been talking for like a half an hour. So that's why like a lot of this has gotten more done than what you initially saw. Sorry, I'm just getting my keyboard out of the way. So I do apologize for that. But anyway, so I was talking about karate and that how the kids are using devices, and I wasn't too happy about that, but whatever. She's only there, what is it, for Tuesdays and Thursdays right now. And I do know that when school is occurring and she goes there for after school, she is actually getting homework done. Unless she happens to lie to them and say that it's already done or she doesn't have any, which is another thing altogether. But I'll probably still have her go there just because it's also more convenient, because then she just does karate after school. And she has been very good about bringing all of her karate stuff and making sure it's packed the day before or in her bag the day before. So I'm very happy about that behavior change. That's a very positive change for her. And she's doing really good in karate. I'm not taking her to any competitions right now just because it's just way too much for me. And I don't feel she needs the competitions. But I'll probably get her into one more before the end of the year. I don't know how I feel about it right now. I really want her to be a yellow belt because she does deserve it. And she is working hard. But I backed myself out of karate because I think what was happening to me was hindering her. So ever since I backed out, she's been more focused. And I think that's a good thing. So I'm going to let her continue her journey. And I don't know, my journey will be something different. Who knows? You know, I did karate for a little bit. I got to my blue belt, which was an accomplishment for me. And, you know, that was a challenge for me. So I do take it seriously and I like doing it, but I don't think I'm going to be worrying about a belt anymore. If I continue with this. I just don't like to be judged, and I like consistency when I learn stuff. And there's just too much inconsistencies and back and forth with changes, and it happens too quickly, or sometimes it doesn't happen till like 2 months later, and I just don't like to be told I'm doing something wrong after the fact, you know. I've always said, correct me when you notice I'm doing it wrong the first time so I can fix it. But then it changes to a different technique, like 2 weeks later, and I just can't. My mind just does not want to keep up with it. But that's karate for you. You've got to be able to change and develop, and I don't have the capacity to do that, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So that's going to be put on hold indefinitely. And I don't like it to interrupt with what Jackie's doing, because sometimes I think she thinks it's like a competition, and I really don't want her to think that between her and I. And she ends up, I did ask her, and I'm like, is it okay if I'm not going to karate? She's like, yeah, it's fine. I said, do you feel like you're doing better without me hovering over you? She goes, yeah. So I was like, okay, well, if you feel better about it, then, you know, I'll let it go. And she gets noticed rather than, you know, mom taking the heat of whatever's occurring in there. So I think it's good that I remove myself from there and she can just focus on herself. The senseis can just focus on her and not take out whatever they have issues with me on to her. So I'm very happy about that. I don't know what else I was talking about. Oh, my surgery is coming up. So I have a surgery on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. So I will probably be MIA again for a while, which is why I'm trying to get a lot of these videos put up and a whip and chat put up. I may do one more. I don't know if I'll be able to do another whip and chat, but I might do a live. I don't know. So I will try and join in just to listen. I normally can't stay for someone's full live, but at least I try and go in the beginning of it and show support. I end up just like falling asleep or going to bed early, and I miss out. I know I miss Abigail's a lot and Jenny's, and I really hate that because I loved joining them on their videos. Bev, I try and catch as well. She did make hers an hour later than normal, so it's easier for me to catch, but a lot of times, like after 7, my interest is just gone and I just want to watch my TV shows. So I'm really sorry if you're a creator and I was, you know, not in your lives as much anymore. Then it is what it is. Know that I have your support, and I will be watching videos and stuff to catch up with. And I'm so sorry, but I love you guys, and I love what you do, and thank you, thank you, thank you. I do want to still join in on events, so I probably will have to combine a lot of them, so that way I don't overwhelm myself. I kind of like the fact that I only do one painting and try and mix it up with 2 or 3 different events, because then it gives me a little free time to clean and stuff, which I do avoid, but sometimes I do get in a cleaning mood, and I find that I end up putting diamond painting as my priority, and I really shouldn't. Of course, we all want to, because hey, it's an addiction, and what do addicts do? They resort to what they shouldn't, right? But I do need to get up on my cleaning this weekend, so I'm going to be doing that. And then I've been enjoying doing the crochet along with Mindy as well. It's a hard written pattern, but I'm finding the video that the creators for the crochet along, the actual creators themselves, I think it's Sisters in Stitch is who actually did the crochet along. Her video is extremely good and much easier to follow than the pattern. So I just have the pattern as kind of like a backup. More drills. But I am enjoying that, and I'm enjoying doing it with Mindy, and it's so much fun. And let me correct that, Mindy and Angie are doing the crochet along. It was so funny because I went to go put a post of my crochet, and I must have been listening to Kara's video or something, because I know she's doing an event with someone else right now. And I think she's doing it with Bella Art de Nicole, I'm not sure. But I think I was listening to her video when I was posting that, and I was like, Kara and Mindy, and it wasn't Kara, so thank you, Angie, for pointing that out. I did fix it on my post to Angie, and I'm so sorry for that. It was a big boo-boo. But I love doing the crochet alongs with them. It's so much fun, and they're so fun to listen to. And Mindy, thank you for giving me a concerned call out. I appreciate it, and your support, so thank you so much for doing that. And as far as everything else goes, I'm just taking it day by day. I've got my 6-month, I don't know if I mentioned this because I had to pause it, but 6-month gastric bypass surgery is coming up in September, I think September 1st or the mid-September. And then I am getting a full hysterectomy. I'm not going to go into details. I'm not cancerous, but I'm not at that age in my life where I'm going to have kids anymore, and I don't want to have to worry about any, cancer freakouts or concerns that they might have, because they know that I'm an only parent, pretty much, and to alleviate any of those concerns, and because I'm already going through menopause, they're like, let's just take everything out. I do have a problem going on, but it's not cancerous, which is great. So they're going to take everything out. I'm going to get all cleaned out. God knows, going through gastric bypass, what cleaning me out really meant. So now I'm getting the full clean out. I am in positive spirit about it. I just had some major pain back in May, and again a couple weeks ago. So this is going to be for the best, and I'm going to be feeling better, and I cannot wait. It'll be a couple pounds less on me, so who knows, that might get me into the 180 bracket. You never know. Which I really would like to be on. So, yeah. And again, this is a challenge that I'm doing for Mindy's Smashing the Specials. I missed it last year, and I'm really glad that Christopher pushed me to do special drills, and then Rose got me in because of her challenge event that she's doing. It's just a challenge. There's no giveaways or anything, but that's okay because I've never really done partials, nor have I done crystals or special drills. So it's a win-win for all 3 of those. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I realized off of my everyday savings, I think it was, unboxing I did, I left off three things. So I'm going to have to edit that video and kind of smash these in here. Haha, because they're specials. No, I'm kidding. So I'm going to smash the little accessories I got into that video, and then I'll go ahead and get it posted. This might go up beforehand just so you guys have something to listen to. But other than that, make sure with my event that's coming up with Brandy, Mystery of Diamonds, and Christopher Colossa, if you are participating, it is going to be an extremely fun event for hashtag Retro Cult Classic. Any retro type images, cult classic, cult type movies or shows, classic shows and movies, all of that stuff. Diamond paintings will be available. They are through Uniquely Yours Down Under. I am an affiliate. You can use Ritzy10 to save you 10% off of those. I'm just wrapping up some business talk before I head out. I am going to be releasing some new videos I created on new artwork that's up for diamond painting with Uniquely Yours. If you are going to be ordering from diamond painting companies that are not within the US, make sure that you order early enough, because apparently China is in lockdown again, so just be aware of that. Make sure you order early enough. I would say at least order 3 months out at a minimum, especially if companies have already been delayed once with orders. I know of 2 that have been. So just make sure whatever you're ordering that you order early enough. And then the Creative Chris and I are doing the April event for hashtag DP Green with Envy. Anything nature, earth related, not buildings. We don't want the focus to be on houses or cottages or anything like that, unless it's to make awareness for like factory pollution, I guess is how I could say it. So if you are going to have houses or buildings in your background or landscape, just make sure that the earth and the animals are your primary focus for that event. Some types of fantasy art are okay. I will let you know that Josephine Wall will be okay, and who's the other one? Shim Shimmel will be okay for those events, because they do have Mother Earth in mind with their artwork. So those are definitely going to be okay in terms of the fantasy. There are some other fantasy art, but we just don't want it to be like mermaids and unicorns, because that is not Earth related at all. And I know the reason why I give a call out to Josephine Wall is because most of her stuff does incorporate the spirit of the earth. So hers will be okay if you want to do fantasy. If you have any concerns when it gets close to the event, we'll open up the Facebook group and you can post any questions or concerns through there. And then we'll give more detail when it gets closer to both of those events. I'll probably give details to the Retro Cult Classic. I think Christopher and I will do a live probably in the next couple months. I'm waiting for his event to be over. And then we'll probably do a live and go over our event, just so you guys have enough time to order everything. I'm just kind of bouncing around on this canvas. So I think I just need to do this side with the border. Other than that, if you guys want to help contribute to the channel, everything that you contribute does go right back into the channel, and giveaways, unboxings, helping to support small businesses, and just for my time for doing videos and events and new artwork releases, it would be greatly appreciated. I do have a Ko-Fi account below. It would help, or you can go ahead and make purchases if you want through Uniquely Yours using my code, which is Ritzy10. That'll save you 10% off. Also gives me a little commission that I can use and put back into diamond painting, which I plan to do. What else? Trying to think if there's anything else. Otherwise, I appreciate all my new subscribers. You guys are amazing, and the current ones, you all keep me going. So thank you, thank you. If you haven't already done so, please hit that subscribe button in the bottom left, or the bottom right, right around there somewhere, right here, somewhere. There we go. And then you can hit the bell. You'll be notified of any new uploads I do, and any event announcements, holiday announcements, all that good stuff. So yeah, and comment below if you have any feedback for this video, or which diamond painting I should do next, if you want to go ahead and watch my unboxing video once it posts, you can let me know what diamond painting to do next for Smashing the Specials and my challenge. I am working right now on Dreamer for 3 different events, which is from Uniquely Yours Down Under. It's a Michajelena, so I'm doing that for the Michajelena, the DP with Sparklers event, and the Bella Art de Nicole event. So yeah. But anyway, I just want to thank y'all for coming into my crazy world, and I will keep you posted on everything. You have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is when you decide to watch this. Love you all. Be true to yourself, love yourself, and take it easy. Bye.